Roger Goodell is getting another contract extension, or just got another contract extension. They're paying him about $70 million a year now. He's going to make $1 billion throughout his commissioner career.
I love it.
That's a nice piece of change.
I love it.
Has he been worth it?
Yes.
He has?
Oh, yeah.
Explain.
You understand Roger don't make no decisions. He the fall guy. We never talk about them guys who sit in that room and vote. All the stuff they vote on is the stuff that we get upset with Roger. When they don't want to suspend players, they don't want to have anything. We get around it. When you got to go deal with the Washington Redskins, we send Roger and his people. Roger the fall guy, man.
So he's just a heat shield, and it's worth it.
Roger the fall. Listen, I'd be the fall guy.
For that kind of money.
Listen, he the fall guy. He is the fall guy. That's what he is. He gets paid to carry the burden of all the negativity. When NFL doing well, it's because the NFL thriving. When it's doing bad, Roger made a bad decision. Yep. Roger did something wrong. Roger did this. That's that position. That's it.
He been running this on me for the last 15 years since we've been together. So.
Oh, y'all have had this argument?
Oh yeah, we me and him at 5 a.m. in the makeup chair going at it. Yeah.
You got to understand this man is loved and hated.
Poor.
To be booed by all the fans every year at the draft, like.
Yeah.
And really, when he leave, the ownerships of the team and the league gonna still be there. It's not his league.
No.
People think it's his league.
Good dude.
You agree with this?
Oh no, wholeheartedly, because I've seen him work and had a relationship with the man and talked with him, and a genuine good dude. But it ain't his league. There's 32 other way more powerful people behind that thing, pulling the strings, and the committees they put together to make these rules and the different things they do. Has nothing to do with Roger. Has nothing to do with 280 Faulk.
This was, I thought I'd get a more controversial answer out of that. Let me move on.
No, it's the dude, man. I'm telling you, it ain't his league, though.
It's a really good job to have.
It is.
And remember, it's a job. There's no ownership. It's a job.
And they can't fire you.
So his legacy, I think, to some degree, is going to be player safety and the softening of the league. That the league is completely different now under Roger Goodell, the concussion thing, and now the league is softer, and they put up all these rules that you can't hit here, you can't hit there. But what we continue to hear are players complaining about, man, these rules are too soft. What y'all just suspended Kareem Jackson? You can't even hit no more. Are players hypocritical when it comes to the player safety rules?
Which players? The ones playing the game now, or the ones who played the game?
Both. Either. Talk about both sides.
All right. So as a former player, when we look at it, we see it as too soft.
Absolutely.
As did the guys who watched us play.
Yep.
Like that's a natural progression, because we understand how hard it was for us to play the game. And I think about it, I'm like, if a guy couldn't touch me, or if he had to tell me he's about to hit me when I'm going across the middle, hey, I'm about to hit you, duck. I'd be a more effective player. So that happens. The guy in the league, and I only think this is only on defense. And this is the only problem I have with where they are with the rules. They've put in all the responsibility on the defender.
Yep.
None of the responsibility. I've always said this. If the receiver ducked, he wasn't defenseless. He saw me.
He ducked.
He saw the hit coming.
Yep.
Defenseless guys, they're like Bambi. Bam, they just get hit. That's different. But if I duck, and now we go helmet to helmet, you're lying, your eyes, and they're not lying to you. And a lot of the times with making these decisions and refereeing, they don't want the referee to be human. They want him to follow the rules.
Yep.
That's where we get into the issues, and we have all this craziness that we have. The one thing I know is the game had to change from how they saw the data. The data that they held back, the whole concussion lawsuit, they saw it, and they had to make something different. And here's what we are saying. we are saying to the parents, your kids, we're making the game better so your kids can play. Because if they don't play and they go to the other sports, this game ain't nothing without players. This game ain't nothing without players. And these parents need to feel comfortable
putting their kid out there.
So me and Sapp, and I'm gonna try not to redo it. I'm gonna wait. Merrill Hodges told me he's gonna come in. I'm gonna bring you back, Sapp, and everybody. He wants to argue the other side of the concussion deal, and I'm gonna champion him doing that.
What's the other side? What is he saying?
It ain't real.
I don't want to speculate for Merrill.
It ain't real.
I'll just
That
talk
what's
about
not real?
He don't believe CTE, concussions, none of this. None of this data you talking about.
Any of the disease that they have to diagnose in death, I'm gonna raise an eyebrow to.
Okay, that's fine.
If they can only he has CTE, but I can't tell you until you're dead. Miss me with that. So
that's not true either. God damn it, he's the first person to get diagnosed because
56.
Yeah,
Minnesota
Chris Dolman. They because they did brain surgery. They told him he had CTE.
He had CTE.
There goes that.
And they also told you to wear a mask and stop COVID. They tell you a lot of things.
No.
Who today you talking about?
They didn't say that.
This ain't Fauci.
They said
This
ain't the CDC.
And we had a rheumatologist as the head of the concussion board from 95 to 2008. 13 years.
Dolman, when they did surgery on him.
Yeah, that's what got it.
And they had to go in. They found CTE. That's what they found.
And so, let's say, okay.
This is what I got for you.
Let's say I'm willing to go there.
No. I got this for you. Muddy Waters, Junior Seau, Dave Durson, some of the toughest dudes that ever played this game, right? Shot themselves in the chest so their brain could be preserved because they knew something was going on. And there was too many people standing there like you, like, nah, it's all in your head.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying there was nothing wrong with those guys. I'm just
What did they do?
Who knows?
Play football.
The drugs that people take to play football.
So now we're going to say Junior Seau was a drug head?
Do you know what y'all do to play football, man?
Oh, man.
I did a little bit of it.
Ask him that again.
What?
Do you know what y'all do to play football? He asked you that.
Yeah, that's me. That.
Do you know what
I know what I did to give me 13 years?
And so all the stuff gets injected in you.
That's the journalist approach. Do you know what y'all do to play football?
To do what you did.
Hold on,
these credentials sitting in front of you.
Do I know?
Gold jacket.
And so all them injections, and you don't question nothing.
All them injections?
Yeah, and you don't question nothing.
You want to count them?
Oh, I love it. Hey,
trust me, brother. I believed that if it hurt, I was out this day. I'm not going to practice.
Hey, who gave you the injection?
I'm not yourself.
Team.
You asked
and
for
the team doctor.
Right.
The same league. So,
and they got they got y'all believing that y'all running into each other's problem.
I got
what's going on in the laboratory.
I got a better one for you.
In the training room.
All them Toradol shots that they used to line up for us.
Yeah.
You got to bring your own now. Huh? So you got to self-medicate? Huh?
I just, it's not that I don't believe something's going on with our heads, because it is. I think that across the board, even people outside of football, things are going on. Is the rates of Alzheimer's and all the other stuff is elevated across the board. And so, but we're being convinced, well, no, it's actually you guys running into each other. That's
Jason,
what it is.
What's Merrill Hodges' stance again?
I'm gonna bring Merrill Hodges in. I don't want to make his argument, but he's written a book.
He got his check from it, and now he's gonna turn against it.
He's not.
Hold on, wait. I got it. What?
You can't. You're not here. It won't even make sense. It won't even make sense. Make it make sense. I can't wait to get him.
That's.
I'm gonna call him after this show.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I just want to hear.
Yeah, like what do you have to say about this?